Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device where we will interact with you as the markets open up in Asia, Hong Kong, and Shanghai. But we're starting a little bit early so we can catch up on some comments. We're actually expecting, believe it or not, a scammer to call us tonight. We reserve the right to answer the call if they do make the effort to call. We shall see. It's a lady who gave me her social security number, believe it or not. Yes, indeed. Very, very strange call, but we'll find out and see if she calls. She also gave me her phone number, so we might be calling her if she doesn't call us on a Sunday night. But nonetheless, the primary focus here is to indeed look at the markets as they open up. We got a few minutes though, so before we do that, let's get to know IQ. He says on this video, this is what will turn gold and silver around. Yes, indeed. He says, I don't know where the prices will be, but I hope I can get some in my stack. Yes, indeed. That is exactly the goal here. And take advantage of the dips if we can and when we can for gold, silver, and maybe even platinum. I'm kind of torn about getting some more platinum, but anyways, good to see Kyle is here. Sandman Slim is here. Twitch Radio is with us tonight. Andy Oakley is here, well as Jenks is here. Hello, Jenks. Good to see you. The Global Warmer is here. So is Dennis Niemeyer and Emerald Coast Stacker. JK Pioneer, Richie Luxury, Nickel Stacking, and Big Trader. Good to see all of you guys. Dale D is here, as well as Unknown One. So a good crowd here at the open as we wait for the markets to open up here. Appreciate all of you for taking the time to come in tonight as we get closer. All right, I got some criticism on my full stack video from Nortz Clemens here. Let's go ahead and put this in both sections here so we'll see and try to dispel some rumors here or dispel some myths about silver stacking. Hello, James Smith. Good to see you too, James. Welcome. So Nortz Clemens says, what the hell are you going to do with all that? Doesn't make sense just keeping it until you turn 90 years old. Well, he knows very little. Somebody that's coming in from outside sees this and just wants to know, what am I going to do with all that silver? Well, it's like any kind of savings vehicle. It does preserve your wealth, and it will either be passed on to other generations or it will be sold in due course. And it'll be sold and it will maintain maintain its value more so than this will paper currency. And he says waste of money because he's ignorant. Nortz Clemens is obviously ignorant about silver stacking, and that's okay. And maybe he'll watch some other videos and maybe educate himself about it. But anyways, good to see you. We have missed Annie Oakley, by the way. So glad to see you back. Let's take a slurp of some coffee here as we scroll up through some more comments. We've got No IQ again, says cash is king. Credit is too expensive. He says, I just hope that they hold fast and stick to their plan. Great video. Thanks, Sal. Yes, indeed. This is the Generation Z. What they're doing is a shock to central bank digital currencies and a boost for precious metals. And I'll tell you what, the more people use cash, I think some of them are going to start to wake up to the possibilities and realities of precious metals. Yes, indeed. It's a good stack, or a good step in the right direction. John Bannon is here from Canada. Welcome. Good to see you. We got SAS Finances here. I'm glad to see you guys. Oh, man. All right. Very good. Well, I'm glad you guys are all okay, Annie Oakley. I'm sorry about that family catastrophe. Yeah, it's always a tough thing. Things can happen in a blink of an eye, so glad you're okay. Welcome back. All right. Let's see here. Very good. Tiny Panther, on this warning video I made this morning, silver better than gold. Sure, if you're hunting for werewolves. That's right, there you go. Hunt for those werewolves, indeed. Coin Roll Fishing is here. Good to see you, Coin Roll Fishing. All right, very good to see Silver Patriot as well. We've got Marvel's SDC. Since Libertads have a lower mintage, are they worth more than the ASE or other silver bullion coins? Typically they are, year after year, but it just depends. There are times when you can get, there are times where some local coin shops really don't care what they get, bullion wise, and they'll sell them for a couple bucks over spot if they really don't know. But generally, overall, they are worth more. Yes, indeed. We got Creek Runner 2078. I'm not a math genius, but if I buy silver with a large premium, I also buy some generic to even out the overall premium spend. Yes, indeed. It's good to diversify. And if you have large premium silver, you hope that you can regain some of that, recapture some of that premium when you go to sell. But yes, indeed. But have some lower premium stuff too in your stack. Good to be diverse, even within silver. Welcome, Mike Herrera. Welcome, Mike, and good to see Ghost in Plain Sight. Welcome. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Let's move ahead to the next comment and see what people are saying here. We've got Nick Trademark. Nick, good to see you. I think Nick, is Nick in here with us right now? Not sure, but he says here, does anyone else absolutely dislike the gold American Eagle but adore the silver American Eagle? I don't know why, it's just bullion, but I hate the American Gold Eagle. Are you talking about the new design on the reverse, or both the obverse and reverse? Nick, I'm not sure, but yes, indeed. As far as the new reverse, I think both reverses are somewhat inappropriate. They just don't match the obverse. In reality, they should have just stuck with the classic designs because both coins were designed by the same person and they complement each other. The new designs just do not complement at all. Tertiary Objective is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Oh, yeah. Slurping some coffee. Have a little bit of dark chocolate on my hand as well. And James Jones. James, I wish they would do it with these handles. It's so hard to figure out who's who. I think I know who that is, though. But anyways, he says here, my first buy was 2021. Now I have a mighty stack. Was so excited to get my first ounce of gold. Sal recommended a gold maple for the gold buy. Must have at least 12 ounces of gold now and so much silver. I forgot how much and what it all is. Just added 1 ounce 5/9 Canadian Klondike yesterday. It's been fun and exciting on this journey. Makes me feel like a dragon guarding a treasure lair. Way to go, James. Good job, and yes, indeed. I love that series, too. Way to go. All right. And let's get back over here to see what else is nearby with the comments as we anticipate the markets opening up in about 7 minutes. 5 minutes for the actual bell, but it takes 2 minutes for Kitco to refresh on Kitco. Mudvayne 2311. If we get another 4 years of a Democrat, silver will explode. If we get Trump 4 years, gold will explode. Interesting. Can you imagine? Gold will explode if Trump is president. Silver if the Democrat is. Very interesting. All right. Greetings to Austrian Stacker. Welcome, sir. Good to see you. We've got Butterfly in effect this here. So it's JM Unleashed. Welcome, JM Unleashed. Good to see you, sir, this evening. Let's march through some of these comments here before the markets open up. We've got Mazda Fiero says, is it me or is it that 90% seem to be getting it light? Hell, the shops I frequent always seem to ask if I have some to sell. Yeah. I've heard it from both directions. I've heard supplies are tight, and others will say there's so much silver overflowing that premiums are going down. So I don't know what to believe at this point. I do not know what to believe at this point. All right. We're getting closer to the markets to open. In about 5 minutes, we'll go on there and check it because 3 minutes for the markets to actually open. 2 minutes for them to show up on Kitco. All right. WG Gamer says, Sal, I have got, I have went all in. I hope I didn't F up. I'm excited to say I have accumulated 30 ounces of gold since I started stacking last August. Wow, that is hardcore stacking almost a year ago. One hell of a feat for me. Thanks for your videos. Way to go, WC Gamer. That is a big deal. That is a lot of stacking that you've been doing in the past year. That is amazing. Congratulations. And let's see. Yeah, platinum. I like platinum. I think it's pretty underrated too. By the way, Nick is here with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that, sir. Mark B is here as well. Good to see all of you guys. Good to see Gold Maple. We are minutes away from the market's opening, so stay tuned. Takes about 2 minutes for them to refresh over there. On Kitco, we've got Overwatch 2671. He says, I've always bought the dips. My cost averages are really low. Of course, I've managed to stack north of 4,000 ounces. Way to go. That's amazing. It's a lot more than I've got and a lot of other people got. That is amazing. Good job. And Dale Val, good to see you. Twitch Radio is here with us as well. Yes, indeed. And let's see. Lassie Farm, I think, is with us tonight, if I'm not mistaken. JV, DNTNT Travels. Good to see all of you guys here. All right, now, we've got Hanging Loose from the Global Warmer on this one. And let's see here. We are minutes away from the markets opening up. We're going to check them out. There's no risk if you're a monetary prepper, he says. In the end, says D. Hayworth. He says, in the end, the silver will be needed to survive. Historically, silver always goes down in summer and back up in fall and winter. Silver will never be worth zero. That's right, exactly. It will never be worth zero. Welcome to I'll Be Your Huckleberry. Yes, indeed. God save the Queen, man. All right, very good. And the markets are open now, but it takes about 2 minutes to refresh over here at Kitco. So we'll be watching it as it opens up here in just a moment and see if it's down or up. Now we have got Private Pilot says, bury your silver and only keep as much as you want them to find in your house. That way they think they got it all. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's a psychological ploy you could do. Just keep enough in there to make them think that's it. That's right. And then they take it, and then you're all right. Very good. Hello, Cons Z671. Welcome. Good to see you. Johnny Boy is here. Jeff Reynolds. A good crowd here tonight. Thank you, guys. If there is a thumbs up button, way less than half of you have pressed it. Yes, indeed. But if you don't mind, it would help the algorithm. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. DV2033, Libertads are so beautiful, the most beautiful to me. I wish they kept the writing on the outer edge. Me too, and I like the original obverse of that with the eagle with the snake. I wish we would have kept that as well too. And definitely compliments. All right, the markets are still showing. They're not open yet. They are, but it takes a while for it to show up over here at Kitco. So we will keep an eye on that in another minute. Clinton Malberg 288 says here, I enjoy seeing a video, he says, and it would only cost $1 to make. Picture both a dollar bill and a silver dollar on the edge of a table, fireproof table. Hold 2 lit matches underneath. Watch the paper burn and disappear while the metal remains unchanged. Good visual, yes indeed. Although I think if I did that, I don't know if I would be in trouble for destroying money or not. I don't know. But, you know, it is a good visual for sure. Maybe take a fake dollar bill and do that. Yes, indeed. Very well could do that and see. All right. We've got Frank Deco says, the moves in silver are wide and wild. Recognize the fact that you can go broke in the midst of being right. That's true. Exactly. Got to be careful. All right. Speaking of which, let's see what the markets are doing now. They are open and they are up. That's right. They are, well, they're not showing up. They're just still, they are open, but they're not making any moves. 22.53, 22.52, down 18 cents. Yeah, something's not right there. So we'll refresh that and see. Seal your PMs and PVC pipe and bury it in the ground. Even with the scanners, the amount they would find would likely be a very small amount. That's true. Yep, if you bury it deep enough. Yep, and some people have done that for sure. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. All right, we're going to check these markets here and see if they're actually refreshing with the latest figures. So far, not any activity, movement, except for silver went down 1 cent, and it showed it went up 18 cents. So I don't know what to think about that. There we go. Now it's down 2 cents, and gold is up $3.20. So gold is up, silver is down now 1 cent. Platinum and palladium both up $1. And yes, indeed. Now rhodium, 6,100, down $300. And here it shows down $2,800. So something's not right there. But obviously rhodium has been nosediving the last couple of cycles here for quite a while. But yes, indeed. Crazy. Markets are open, and you can see that silver's down and gold is up slightly. Crazy. There it is. All right. So we're going to keep an eye on it as the night goes on. Let's go back over here to Mr. Bill E. Former. And he asked a question here. This is actually a pretty good question for those who maybe are not in the know with precious metal. Says, how can you say silver is a good investment or a hedge against inflation when we have record high inflation and silver barely did anything? Well, I guess it depends on what you mean by barely doing anything. I mean, it's up from the pandemic levels, and it's actually, below $20 an ounce. It has stayed pretty solidly above $20 an ounce since then, but keep in mind that it's going to take a little while for it to come into effect, because it's really now at this point, as a commodity, it's about demand for the metal. And right now, things are just not reconnected, and they haven't been for a while, still lingering from the pandemic, especially in China. So that's why people think it's going to break out relatively soon based off of inflation. So we'll see how it goes, but it is indeed reacting to inflation. There's no question about it, but it's not as much as many people hoped or feel it should. So hang in there. All right. Very good. Now, JT9451 says the following here. He says, Salivate Metal, the pawn shop in my area, has a 10-ounce silver bar going for $2.30 to buy now, no matter what brand it is. That's something I need to be careful before I buy. Should there be some value, no matter the fluctuation, since it's below spot price? Yeah, I would say just test it, make sure it's real. If it's real, then yeah, pick up all you can, I would say. Yes, indeed. Jerry Parker is here. Welcome. All right. Let's go back over here to the market, shall we? And look at that. Silver now has flatlined at $22.52 for silver. And we have gold now up $3.20. So we may see silver pick up a little bit of a penny or two here. And during the course of the evening, started out down slightly. Gold to silver ratio still is unusually high at 85.79 for the gold to silver ratio. Good to see Stack of High is here. Oh yeah, good to see Electric Ninja too. And welcome. Glad you guys are with me tonight. And Jay McGuire, Electric Ninja, Robert P, Calvin Cooper is here too. Thank you guys. As we march on with these comments, as we wait for the markets to react again. Red Crawler is here. Good to see you. And Seymour Fairweather has got a comment here. Let's see what he says. Let me put this in perspective here. He says, I disagree that silver price has anything to do with the Fed. The COMEX in London freaks fix the price with computer strokes. However, they don't have the inventory that they claim. only when the control ends in the safe and we have price discovery. Word on the street is possible that 10 to 12 metal exchanges are being planned all over the world that have actual metal, not some ETF. 60 or more industries need silver and factor the silver as a byproduct of metal mining in general, which is in decline. Expect the COMEX will implode on itself because so many holders of ETF contracts will demand physical, and lawsuits will bury the exchange. Well, a lot of them don't care. If I say vast majority of them don't care, there's not enough who want to get the actual physical that's going to help. They can confidently trade those ETFs because remember, it's a big long hurdle to try to get your silver, number one. So it takes quite a long time. Number two, most of them don't care. They get it. They want the exposure to silver's price, not the actual metal itself. As for the silver price has anything to do with the Fed, it has a lot to do with the Fed. I've seen that time and time again, have documented on this channel multiple times. Very, very close ties there because the dollar is affected. The dollar strength is affected, and that's going to have a repercussion on gold. All right, very good. And Silver Patriot, the real move in the markets will happen an hour from now. Oh, why is that? Why will it be an hour from now when the markets really start to move? And we'll pay attention and see if anything does happen, but I don't know what the next hour is going to bring that this hour doesn't have. All right, let's see here. Good to see Creek Runner is here. DL Stacker is here. Good crowd tonight. If you are so inclined, there's a thumbs up button. If you were to press it, it would mean a lot because that means it's going to move up. It'll tick up one. And yes, believe it or not, it does help the algorithm. Just like for any of the videos, if you ever see any of the video, if you press that thumbs up, it does help, and I really appreciate it. I only get about 10% of my viewers that press the thumbs up button. Fafube says, hey Sal, I asked the AI ChatGPT what the ratio is, and it came back 17 to 1. I don't necessarily trust those numbers, but I thought I'd mention it. That is interesting. Wow. 17 to 1. I wonder what that number means. That's crazy. It just shows to show you that it's got a lot of room to maneuver. All right. Ah, yeah, very good. Drinking some coffee, refreshing for the evening. Brian F5190 has a comment on my warning about silver being better than gold in terms of a buy right now. Says, I love my silver, but gold is just so much easier to store, way smaller and lighter. For the same value, doesn't corrode. It also is more universally recognized as valuable. In the classic silver for trade grid down scenario, it will probably be easier to convince the average peasant that gold is worth having. It's easy enough to shave off small amounts of gold or pound gold shavings into a wafer so small transactions are not a problem. Of course, my attitude only comes after having enough silver that I'm tired of finding places to store it. I've got some more than enough silver to benefit from a green electric's revolution or wait out a gold confiscation period. Yep, I'm with you. Sometimes you get enough silver, it's time to move to gold. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. Butterfly effect. Yes, indeed. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are with me tonight. Each and every one of you. Good crowd. As we wait, let's take a look at the markets now. We're going to refresh here and see what's going on. Will silver go up? No. It's actually showing a very, very small decrease of 0.02%. It's showing a downward. It's showing down 1 cent, but it hasn't changed. $22.52. And just enough to not quite reflect the drop. Pretty wild. We'll stay there. Gold is down $2.60 now, or up $2.60 and $1,923.80. Yeah. Palladium up $1. Platinum up $1. Oh yeah. It's amazing to see platinum and palladium coming very close to parity now. Pretty interesting indeed. All right. Very good. Let's get back to the channel comments, shall we? We've got Death Child, who is Tessa Cunningham. Some of these I'm remembering, others not so much. So very good. Let's see what she's got to say. Tessa does. I want silver to drop to $9 and I buy it all up and the spot price rises. Yes, indeed. Have a blessed day. Yes, right. There you go, Death Child. All right, Matt Bittner, when you have enough gold, is it time to move to rhodium? Yes, indeed. Well, not necessarily, because that's very risky. It's a very risky venture. Yes, indeed, very risky to have rhodium. I would not trade it all for rhodium or move or start buying rhodium. Now, if it falls to under $2,000 an ounce again, I may get another ounce of it and wait it out and cash out. And JVF is here. Good to see you. I'm actually quite surprised it's fallen as far as it has. Michael Rodriguez, 3329, says here, I was taking advantage of these low prices right now. I'm taking advantage of these low prices right now for all three metals, gold, silver, and platinum. Come August and September, I will be very happy. So he's expecting them to rise as well. All right, very good. Good to see you. Rick Roman, welcome. Glad to see you. Lost in Space is here. Good crowd tonight. Again, thank you all for being here as we await these markets. These markets are open. We're going to check the prices and what they're doing right now. Any movement at all. And the silver is now down 2 cents to $22.51. So it's down. Gold is up $2.80 now to $19.24.50. So they're working in opposite directions of each other now, it looks like. Ever so slightly. All right. Very good. Let's get over here to the markets. Nick sent me. There you go, 7474. Thank you. Is Nick still here with us? So thank you, 7474. Yeah, I think Nick is the one that left the first super chat of the night for 99 cents. Thank you for that, my friend. Appreciate that. Yes, indeed. Trade in gold for silver. You know, I don't really advise for that. I'm not really a proponent of doing that. Honestly, I just think, you know, if you feel like it's good to get silver, I would buy silver at this point with a higher ratio. Just depends on how much gold you have in your stack. You know, I think that's going to just depend on each person individually. Yes, indeed. Very good. Yeah, Daryl Jordan, I think everything kind of got abated. That thing did not occur. They were within a couple hours of Moscow and they turned around. So that kind of abated. So yes, indeed. Very good. Oh yeah, Kelly's Heroes was a good movie. I love that one. Yeah, I think there's another one about finding gold, Three Kings or something like that, which is pretty good, but I think Kelly's Heroes is better. Red Crawler, no. Platinum does not get milking issues. Platinum does not react. It's like gold in that way. And it's even more dense than gold, which I like that about it. It's very, very cool. All right. Okay. Yep. Let's see here. August and September, low. I will buy, says Dan Wheeland. All right, very good. I don't know if he's saying he's going to buy then or it's going to go up by then. He's going to buy now because it's going to go up by then. I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the markets again, shall we? No other movement, no other activity. Staying the same. Gold up $2.40 to $1,624. Silver is down 2 cents to $22.51. Yes, indeed. So there's where the metals are. Platinum and palladium both up $1. No movement at all. Yes, indeed. Very good. Yeah. Let's go back this way to the channel comments again. We got Daryl Jordan, 7809 in the handle there. He says the following as we slowly make our way up through there. He says, stack silver and also keep cash back in case of stuff happening. I go driving around getting the best deal possible. I'm lucky to live in a town with 3 metal dealers and a few pawn shops. Never rush buying in metal. And don't freak out if it goes lower than you bought it for. Yes, indeed. There you go. Yep, that's right. Don't freak out if it falls after you buy it, for sure. Reverend Holy Roller, welcome evening. Good to see you. Glad you're here. Evil Cowboy is here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for joining me here tonight. I appreciate it. And everybody give a big thanks to Nick for being the first super chatter of the night. Yes, indeed. As we go through and make our way through some of these other comments here. Cybercurrent Twitcher, I will still keep adding a little bit of both, but no longer have the spare cash I had 5 years ago. No, I understand. It's tough. That's tough. Yep, and I know, and I'm having to kind of put some money away too for something. So I hear you. I hear you on that. No way. Look at this, folks. We have our first PayPal that has come in. Thank you so much, sir. I don't want to. Okay. Well, yep. And actually, sadly, they did it. We can only do PayPal friends and family. Because I get hit on taxes for that. But anyways, but thank you so much for that $5 super chat. For sure. It didn't leave their name or individual, but yes, indeed. Yes. Thank you for that, sir. And let's see here. Yeah, if you do PayPal, just make sure it's friends and family. Because what happens is they send out forms and things like that for that type of thing. And even though it's a small amount, but anyways, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ghost in Plain Sight. He's just gifted 10 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. A shotgun blast of them. Yes, indeed. So 10 of you will get those. And hopefully most of you are here that received those tonight. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Very kind of you, Ghost in Plain Sight. Lidford is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Mark B is still with us. Out of Time is here. All right. Good to see you guys. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And thank you again for that super chat. I don't want to give the name out because it's but if the channel name, if you're in here in the chat, let me know so I can thank you here with your account name. But thank you as we watch these markets spin by. Not a lot of activity so far. Silver is the only metal that's down, and it's only down fractions of a cent right now. And movement of the markets down a little bit there, $22.52. Gold is up $2.40. No movement at all there. Platinum and palladium up both $1. Yes, indeed. All right, very, very good. Yes, there's where we are at with these markets. Crazy. Let's see here. The countries that are stacking the most gold right now, Joey Libs, is probably going to be Russia, is my guess, is one of them, and China. Yeah. And it should not be much of a surprise that those are the ones that are stacking the most right now, as they are looking for de-dollarization. Yes, indeed, de-dollarization is what their angle is, and they want to be able to have to bolster enough gold so that they can eventually, in due course, launch their own trading mechanism and system that may involve a international currency backed by gold, is what some people think is going to happen on August the 22nd. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Mark Hasley here says the following. I just pulled the trigger on some half-ounce rounds at $27 an ounce. All right. Okay. Picked back up 40 ounces of the 60 ounces I dropped when I sold my Eagles on the last spike. Not sure about the COMEX being drained next month from rumors heard, or whether this is just another rinse period or depression issues and jobs in real estate, deflate prices in some areas, and inflationary forces continue to cause price increases like food, fuel, etc. In any case, if I'm able, I'll stack on further drops of gold to silver. CBDC threats from banks are also a big factor to stack. Yes, indeed. Yeah, and Mark, you're probably better off buying 1 ounce rounds for probably about the same price. That's really, you're okay at 27 an ounce. I see what you're saying. That is not bad. Not bad at all for fraction. I was thinking $27 a coin. All right, very good. Okay, all right, Mike. Okay, there it is, Mike Maloney. Okay, there it is. Same name. I didn't want to say your name if it wasn't here, but thank you so much. Thank you again for that, sir, Mr. Maloney, for that. Very, very kind of you indeed. But just if you do it next time, just do it friends and family. But thank you, sir. Appreciate that so much. And all right, and let's see here. We have got Robert Laird says the real estate sector of the economy is falling across the board, which is the number one indicator that we are now entering into recession. All right. Robert Laird, I've heard the opposite. The housing market had some good numbers last week. I reported on that. That's what led to some of the big dives in gold. Yes, indeed. Yes, thank you, CCT. Yep. Thank you so much. Yep, we thanked him. Thank you again. Okay. I've got Shannon Harris says here. All right. Use the 10-10-80 rule. First 10% belongs to God. Second 10% silver and gold. Third, pay your bills, pay off your debts, store up goods. Well, I would say you've got it mixed up a little bit there. But I'll continue to read the comment. If you can buy only 3 ounces of silver per month, that gives you 36 ounces for the year. If you can afford more, and get the silver and gold, but most importantly, prep for the return of Jesus first and foremost. That's true. You're right. So I would say, and you kind of hint at it later, because it's whether you can afford it or not. And that is this, that number 2 should be, to pay your bills, pay off your debts, store up goods. In other words, your bills come first. That's right, Shannon. That's right. Very, very good. Outside of God, in the tithing. Okay, let's see here. We've got Dorigo Silver says, good for him. I'm rooting for this guy. Yep. But the thing is he dropped the suit, but he did get his stuff back, which is good. And Kevin Sharp bought 22 ounces of silver yesterday. Congratulations. A good buy. Yes, indeed. A good purchase. Well done. Let's get over here, too. Yes, indeed. By the way, thank you again to Ghost in Plain Sight. That was very kind of you, indeed, to send that along to all those folks. And we have our first super chat from Robert P. Popping his cherry. Thank you, Robert P. Very kind of you. Everybody give him a big round of applause for that. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Robert P., for that super chat. Very, very kind of you indeed. All right, let's take a look at the markets again. Look at this. Gold is now up $3.30. A marginal move. Not a whole lot, but it is notable. Silver is just hanging out. It can't catch a break. It's just kind of hanging out there. No movement at all. Down maybe fractions of a cent. Not even registering, but down 0.02%. All right, very good. Platinum is now up $2. It's a little bit of activity there. And palladium is up now $5. Yeah, crazy. All right, very good. Let's see here. And thank you guys for the thumbs up. Our goal tonight is about 200 thumbs up. And believe it or not, if everybody here that is watching this, all 175 of you that have not thumbed this live stream up yet, if all of you were to thumb it up, we'd get to 200 just like that. I'm serious. It wouldn't take long. If everybody that has signed in an account actually pressed the thumbs up button, we could get to 200 literally in a split second. But that's not the way. I don't know why that is the case, but anyways, it is what it is. Very good. And Toker Talk is here. Good to see you. Eagle Steve is here. And let's get over here to the comments again. We've got Jonathan Fergazwelski says here. We're racking up these things. Let me get this over and out this way. Good to see you guys. Thank you for being here, everybody. I see some new faces here tonight, and I appreciate that. Always good to see some new faces. All right. So Jonathan says, good for him. Makes me worry about my own poopy in my own home at this point. As times get tougher, some cops won't just be robbing the dealers, but the taxpayers who already cover them. Yep, I hear you. True that. You're right. Eagle Steve is here. Welcome, Eagle. Hagar the Hodler is here. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Okay. We knew Craven Fox Bodies was stalking. There you go. The Stig is here with a thumbs up. All right. Very good. And we've got Will W. says, civil asset forfeiture is a stain on our court system. And to be sure, we have a court system, not a justice system. That's true. Court jester. Indeed. All right, Ghost in Plain Sight here says in the chat, order 3 more chunky 2-ounce salivate metal rounds yesterday. They are nice. Wow, thank you, Ghost in Plain Sight. That's amazing. Seeing a lot of repeat orders. Somebody else had mentioned they got their 5th one recently. Wow, thank you, sir. Very kind of you. For those of you who are interested, you can click in the link in the description of this very live stream. There's a link to it there, or you could click on the channel page, and if you do that, you will see a link over here in the upper right to the salivate metal 2-ounce round. There it is there, and it's actually, kind of a lower price now with spot going down. So for anybody that's interested there for that. And let's see here, we have got Tristan Bauhaus is here. All right, very good. Marie Will Wags gives thanks, if I'm reading that correctly. It says this took place in 2020, and they are right. It did. I'm just now heard about it. Goes to show that the wheels of justice are not only slow to turn, but it appears it's going backwards. The fact that he withdrew his lawsuit will now make it an open game for everyone traveling with PMs and cash. He was fortunate that he got all of it back. He sure was. You're exactly right. Exactly right. Very good. Emerald Coast Stacker. It's an open mintage on the rounds. It's an open mintage, so as long as people, although, we are getting, I think once this batch runs out, it remains to be seen if another one will be purchased. I don't know if JM Bullion was expecting to sell faster than this and they get more. I don't know. We shall see, but very good. James Smith's going to get some coffee. And thank you, Silver and Lead. Glad to see you here. And as we march on through, we are about 30 thumbs up away from getting to 200, which is our first goal tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Michael Phillip is here too. Okay. Now let's get over here to Empor Henkel 33 or 3432 says here in this video about the update from the video I did the other day here. Let's make this happen. He says, the only criminal act here was the police robbed the American citizen. That was the only crime that's going, and it's not just in Pennsylvania. It's happening everywhere. And the irony of it all, the insult to injury, the American taxpayer, including himself, is going to pay for the police attorneys, and then he has to take money out of his pocket to fight the taxpayer police attorneys. The system is so out of control and needs to stop, and we need accountability immediately. How about auditing the police station? How auditing the Federal Reserve, Fort Knox? What's really going on with this country? The Supreme Court destroying the Constitution. People need to seriously wake up. And where's the men of this country? It's a disgrace. No, I agree. You're right. And all of his time involved too in it. Exactly right. A lot of it indeed, for sure. All right. We've got Mutant Rife says, dogs can be used to accuse you, but you can't put them on the stand to cross-examine them. Seems illegal. That's right. True. You're right. It's actually a very, very good point. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We've got Frank Badalodato says, drugs, a war on drugs, a cocaine importing agency, CIA, doesn't like competition. Aren't drug dogs trained to locate cash too? Of course they are. When policemen break the law, then there isn't any law. Just a fight for survival. A real quote from the movie Billy Jack. Yes, indeed. And it's funny, the cocaine importing agency, the FBI, I think stands for Fascist Bureau of Intimidation. Right? Exactly. Very good. All right. All right. Very good. And we're okay. Liberty TN3er says, what a racket against us citizens that don't commit crime. It sure is. It makes me really leery about traveling with any kind of metal or anything or values. All right, let's see here. Let's refresh this and see what now we got silver down 1 cent again, down 0.04%. And gold is up $2.50 now, $2.50. The gold is to $1,924.20. Platinum is now up $2, and palladium has completely flatlined now to $13.16. It's crazy. Oh wow! Electric Ninja says Yankee knows somebody that works at Fort Knox, and that the gold is in fact there. Yes, and I believe it's there too. One of my, I guess you want to say one of my most favorite mint directors is Edmund C. Moy, and he's been to the mint, to the Fort Knox, and he says he's seen it and it is there too. All right, very good. And let's see here. Benjamin Chode, yes indeed. No bueno, Benjamin Chode, $1. Very good. And let's get back over here to a good to Goatski says, Sal, did you ask Keith what he felt the retail silver gold ratio will be in the next 1, 3, and 5 years? No, I did not ask him that. As you saw from the interview, I encourage you to watch that interview. You will see that I did not ask him that. Probably would not ask him that question because he's likely not going to know. He's not in the retail space except for his own silver, which I almost bought when he had it on sale. And then I saw the shipping charge. If I get 2 bars, I'd be paying a lot more, so I didn't make the move. It would have been nice to have it. I would have had to have bought a whole bunch of them, and I just didn't want to spend that much money on it. Yes, indeed. Saving 50 cents an ounce, but this 5-ounce bar. It was a Father's Day special. That time came and went. It's gone. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can make our way up to another comment. Then we'll check the markets again. Mark Bailey, 6051, says the following. Let me get over here. This is what he says. What do you expect from the most corrupt country, politicians, and justice system in the world? Well, in spite of the corruption we're seeing, and in spite of this, we're by far no means anywhere near the most corrupt country, politicians, and justice system in the world. Like it or not, we're still a lot better than most. But there are some other countries that are better and freer than us, and maybe not quite as corrupt as us. But anyways, all right, very good. Let's see here. Okay. And let's get over here. We've got Emerald Co-Stacker. Stacking for the past 2 years and need to get back to the basics. Great vid, Uncle Sal. Thank you. Yes, indeed. This video did not do very well. I was kind of hoping it would, but you ought to get if you get a chance to watch this video, highly encourage it. I demand that Alan Gold watch it. There's no options. It's not. It's a mandatory thing for him. Let's take a look at the markets again. We have got gold now up $2.10. $2.10 for gold to $1,923.80. Not a lot of activity tonight. Not a lot of activity at all with the markets. Hey, a little bit of a boring night, but hopefully you're having fun here. And I thank you. We are just 10 thumbs up away. 10 thumbs up away from our goal tonight of 200. And by the way, I would say there's at least 100 of you watching this live stream right now who have not thumbed this live stream up. I encourage you to do so. We can get to 300 within a matter of a split second. Splickety split. Can you hear that in stereo? Put your headphones on. Yes, indeed. All right. There's where it is. Okay. We'll be back to that. Nomad says here the following. Don't ever think that local, state, county, city cops aren't just as corrupt as the FBI and the DOJ. No, corruption is everywhere. Corruption is everywhere. I do not discount that fact. Yes, indeed. Hello to AK847. Good to see you. Welcome. And Johnny Boy TV is here. Thank you. JM Unleashed is still here. Toker Talk is with us tonight. Very good crowd tonight, save for a few. 2 specifically, but that's all right. Let's see here. And David Miles says, awesome story that everyone should listen to. Don't know if he was innocent or guilty, but hope more attention on these things come forward. Yes, indeed. I hope so too. It's good when this stuff makes news because it makes you question. We got to question our government. All right. All right, thank you, Creek Runner, for popping in tonight. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Creek Runner 207, thanks for coming in. All right. And let's see here. We have got Judith and Dan Davis. Glad he bought it back. It's sad that the law allows forfeiture. Got it back, not bought it back. Yes, you're right, Judith and Dan Davis. It's sad that the law allows forfeiture without evidence. Just about all money will test positive for trace amounts of drugs. Exactly. There's been a lot of hands touching it. That's true. Yep, you're exactly right. Very, very true. Welcome, everybody. You've got Money Saver Silver is here as well as Lost in Space. Free America 2020. There you go, Sin City. Good to see you. And good to see all of you guys. Dale Val is here, too. All right. And DWard, DWard.Edward, or Doward, or Duardo, if I'm pronouncing that right, says here, there is a free right to travel. Does that exclude carrying valuables? Yeah, no, it should. It should. As long as you're not caught, right? I guess that's the thing, which is a sad state of affairs that we're living in today, if that's the case, but I digress. Joseph D. Vines has a comment on this video that I posted this afternoon, if you all haven't seen it. It says the following: I wonder if Nevada highway pirates ever gave back the dude his money. It was actually Pennsylvania that took it. I retired from the military and was moving to where my daughter lives. This is a couple years ago. They got 30-something thousand. Who were the real criminals? Yes, indeed. Wow, crazy. Exactly. All right. Okay. Let's go to Michael Fife. Michael Fife. Let's see. Let's put this in there. It says, you know how many people snort drugs through a dollar bill? Snort drugs through a dollar bill, $100 bill, $20 bill. 99%. The officers knew this. At any point in time, if you have cash in your pocket, I guarantee one bill has been used to sort drugs at some point, and not many people wash their money. That's right. Should have followed through with a suit. Case officers will do it again knowing there's no consequence. True, you're exactly right. PC Coinstar is here. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, and John Bannon is back with us. Good to see you. John Bannon. Now let's get over here to DiCello Piano. And he says the following: I would love to see the lawyer say to the judge, Your Honor, it stopped at random in Pennsylvania. The dollar in your wallet could show signs of maybe that there was some proximity to possible meth. And your car torn apart by the side of the road over that. The idea is almost laughable if it wasn't just cited by real troopers in Pennsylvania. Yes, crazy. Yes, indeed. Can you imagine if they pulled over a judge and did this, by the way? Yeah, exactly. Whew. Yes, indeed. All right. Cyber Curtain Twitcher. CCT still with us tonight? Says the following. I bet he learned the lesson from his experience. Indeed. Never talk to police. Remember, anything you say can be used against you. That's right. It's all being recorded, for sure. The Global Warmer in the chat says, Sal, an 80-year-old friend of mine, has been scammed out of $100,000. The state is trying to put him in receivership, and they froze his bank accounts. So now he's trying to pawn off his silver. That is awful to hear. Wow. Yeah, I hope they can find a way so that he doesn't have to sell his silver. That is awful. Has he been scammed out of $100,000 from the state? Put him in receivership? That is awful. Well, I hope you can convince him. I hope you can try to find a good lawyer to stop it, or to take care of him so that he doesn't lose that money. That's insane. All right, very good. Let's march on through here and see where we are at in this method in this live stream tonight. Thank you guys for being here. By the way, we've reached our 200 thumbs up goal. Thank you guys. Now, if we can get to 300, that would be amazing. That would be the next goal here. All right. Yes, there you go. If I can't, I'm gonna buy it all and hold it for him. Yeah, there you go. Liquid. Good job, the global warmer. Yes, indeed. Yes, he's the best friend you've got. You're the best friend he's got, I think, right now in that regard. You're a very good friend to do that. All right. We've got a little longer comment here. We're going to see if we can make this happen, but first I've got to clear the board here. Let's see here on this side of your purview here. From a Citizen KAR. I think that's how that's said here. When these letters run together, it makes it hard to read. He says the Middle or Dark Ages is not exactly the shining beacon of light of humanity in terms of allowable moral codes and laws. If a person is legit in his silver ownership, then he must be very rich and able to afford to let that much money value go without a fight. Even if you paid cash from the shop, you would still get a receipt, right? I wrote the above sentence prior to your clarification of the goods being refunded. Still, the fact that they were withheld for such a long time frame without obvious cause, officials of the state should be offering compensation. That's right. The money he lost for that not having it in his possession, I agree. But he wishes he had done that over a year ago. Innocent until proven guilty. But base Western justice premise isn't respected like the way it should be by those in power today. U.S. citizens can't understand how lucky you are having a country-specific constitution. Imagine living in a country that has no such written protection. I know it's being abused by those in power today, but it's still there. You're right. Exactly right. That's why America is really the best country in the world. Exceptional because of that. Exactly. Very good. And let's see here. Before we get to Nick's coins, we are going to take a look at the markets again and see what they're doing right now. You guys are awesome. So here's where the markets are. Look at this, folks. Gold is now up only $1.90 now, up just 1/10 of a percentage point to $1,923.60. Silver, however, is down 2 cents. 2 cents. $22.51. Platinum is up $1. Palladium down 2. Wow, crazy, crazy. All right. Very good. Gold to silver ratio is at 85.77. Yeah, global warmer. That sounds like a scam, my friend. If I were you, I would talk to him and prevent him from sending that money to 2 ladies in Africa trying to get out of the jungle. That sounds like one big scam. I hope he doesn't fall for that. Boy, that would not be good, too. I'm glad he's got you nearby. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Okay, so here's what Nick's Coins has to say about this. It was my understanding that civil asset forfeiture was only enforced when the officer believes a property was purchased with drug money. Yep, that's right. Could it have been possible the arrest in 3 different states could have been drug-related? It says Conrad was arrested in 3 different states, but doesn't state how many times he was arrested in total. Do we have any information from the officers why this was done? Would they have taken this silver, if not in the car at the time of the shop? I personally wouldn't be traveling with all that in my car. A coin dealer traveling would be able to provide proof on what they were traveling with it. Yes. No, I hear you. And the thing is that if it really doesn't matter if he was arrested in these other states and what he was arrested for, because you can be arrested and still be innocent or not proven guilty. It may have been a false arrest. In any event, it's really kind of another business. And the thing is that, yes, it was drug related because they smelled traces of methamphetamines on the cash. But there's always drugs on cash, it seems like. You know what I mean? So I don't know if this justifies it. They would, in my feeling, they should have taken him in as well, too, and arrested him if they're going to seize the material. But they just didn't have enough there to do it, so they seized the material, the silver and the cash. All right. Very good. Okay, let's see here. But good question, Nick's Coins. 79 is here. Welcome, Terry79. Good to see you. Glad you're here. As we march on through, Red Crawler says the sniffer dog has a lot of power. Yes, indeed, it sure does. Puppy power, right? Let's take a look. Not a very exciting market tonight. Gold is up $2.10. Silver down 2 cents. Gold to silver ratio is at 85.78. Still very high gold to silver ratio. That's not really budging a whole lot with these moves. Yes, indeed. Very good. Crazy, crazy moves here with the markets. Good crowd tonight. We got Jerry Parker is here. Silver Wolverine is with us tonight. Good to see Silver Wolverine. And Silver Slammer's here. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. We're at 211 now for the thumbs up. Awaiting 300. All right, very good. And let's see here. Let's get back over here to the chat side. Drum Dad 1242. I mean the comment side, rather. I said chat side. I have a comment side. I learned in government public schools it would be chaos if we were not forced to fund the police $100 billion annually. POS road pirates, yeah, crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yep, yes indeed. 1964 quarter is here with us as well. And let's see. Let's march on up. We've got Emerald Coast Stacker says, I appreciate you providing an update on the silver forfeiture and providing context to the situation. Talk about innocent until proven guilty. Tough lesson to learn. You're right. Yep. Exactly right. It really is. All right. Latest with Sal Cinnamon Suppository. Yep. We have not gotten any efforts for funding for that yet, sadly. But we aim to try our best to try to make it happen. But scammers are light tonight. But we will probably be trying to call one later, as they sent me her number and her social security number too. Crazy enough, but it happened. M. David 2100. Thank you, Mr. Sal, for the update to this interesting story. Mum's a word. Thank you. Yes, sir. Mum is the word. Oh yeah. Very good. Welcome, guys. HVAC Residential Basics is with us tonight. Good to see Easy Cooking here, too. Welcome, guys. Yes, indeed. And the Global Warmer, it's 2-year anniversary of being a member. Thank you so much to the Global Warmer. Very kind. As a representative of the Salvation Nation, everybody give a warm welcome to the Global Warmer for being a great channel member and a great supporter of the channel. Thank you so much, sir. Very kind of you indeed. I'm honored and humbled that you are here and very much appreciate you so much. All right. And we've got Phil Sort 6580 says, asset forfeiture is bringing in billions for police departments that partial portions go to funding that department. These scumbag cops are using the strong odor of marijuana to gain access to searching your vehicle. Yep. It's insane in the membrane. Tell the scammers that the Sal Cinnamon Suppository makes your farts and bowel movements smell like cinnamon. Yes, indeed, I could do that. Yes, indeed. Hello, Joey Libs. Good to see ya. And we've got Ponzi Zombie Killer says, just awful what them road pirates get away with. Folks, tired of this BS. Yep. There really should be something. This brings it to light. And we have a discussion on it. Hopefully some of these state legislatures will strengthen up the restrictions on those laws to close up those loopholes on them at least. Ponzi Zombie Killer, just awful. Yes, indeed. And the aliens want our silver is the next comment. But let's take a slurp of some coffee while we're here. All right. And let's see here. Marching ahead. We're making it happen here from Richie Luxury. Richie Luxury was in here earlier tonight. Thank you, Richie. Silverstruck on this video says the following. He says, glad to hear he got his property back. The story is a sober warning for anyone traveling with large amounts of cash and PMs legally. They can take everything, and that is nuts. It sure is. It sure is. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And let's see here. Oh, nice, Mark B. Open the folders, black silk, and wow, it smells good. Yes, indeed. And Harpozowski 5133. They are probably counterfeit and planning on selling them online. Yes, indeed. Yes. Well, they're not counterfeit. I think they are genuine. And he got them back, by the way, too. And we've got Hagar the Hodler says, civil asset forfeiture laws make me so angry. How has this not been fixed once and for all? Due process, people, and the Constitution are just a quaint notion, I guess. Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. Yes, indeed. You're right, Hagar. All of that is exactly right. Let's take a look at the markets. Indeed. And let's see where we are at. And very good. We've got gold is up $2.60. Not a lot of activity. Silver's trying to hang on. We have yet to see it go up even a fraction of a percentage point so far. But yes, indeed. But we'll see. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Down 0.02%. Platinum and palladium now both up $2. Kind of been a little bit of a wild ride for those metals tonight. Up and down, up and down. Pretty good. Yes, indeed. But there's 85.76 is gold to silver ratio. Not a lot of movement. Now, Silver Patriot FGNS said that we're going to see a drastic movement at the top of the hour, but then he split. I wanted to ask him what he meant by that, but we haven't heard. I think he's gone. Let's see where we're at. We're about 5 minutes from the top of the hour, so we'll stay tuned to see if he's right. Will there be drastic activity then? I kind of doubt it. Look at this. All right, this is the highest silver has been all night. It is flatlined completely. 0% across the board for silver, $22.53. Gold is now up $2.80. So we may see silver hit the green tonight a little bit. We'll find out. Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Oh, nice. Yes, yes. If there's somebody who annoys you here, like Ken Kenshinji, just mute them. Just hit the mute button, because, yeah, he's not really adding to the conversation here. But he's not calling people names too much, but he is kind of just obviously trolling. It's obvious trolling, but not quite big enough to be kicked out per se. So you can just right click on him on the three dots and just mute yourself. You don't have to worry about seeing his stuff. All right, let's see here. Let's go back to the comments, shall we, and see what's popped up here. And let's see here. We've got Michael Morley. Pissed me off too, but how the hell can you purchase $80,000 worth of silver? Now, I never asked for a receipt. Something was a little strange about that. Yep, I agree. It probably would have been a good idea to hold on to those receipts for that. But the thing is, you know, that's not against the law to not have a receipt, right? It's strange, but not completely out of the ordinary. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. And let's see. Call 79 names. Yes, indeed. All right. Rufus Lumpkins is here. Hello, Rufus Lumpkins. Good to see you. Ridge Runner is here, too. All right. And we've got Free America. MM2My says, once we get CBDC, it will be easier to take our precious metals from us for our safety. Yes, indeed. Well, or even worse, they'll prevent us from buying it. Yes, indeed. No worries, Silver Wolverine. Thanks for being here. Evening is going good. I hope yours is as well. Oh, yeah. Good to see you. All right, nice. And you've got Jossie Jew says, I wonder what the 3 prior assets involved, not exact, or arrests involved, not exactly a model citizen. No, but the thing is did the arrest lead in a conviction? I don't know. I don't know how the story behind that. But even if they were guilty, does not mean he's guilty this time. He was not arrested. So I don't know. So there is that. All right, very good. Hello, No IQ is here. Welcome, No IQ. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. On this Sunday night, we're checking these markets. Not a whole lot of activity, but there is some. Says Fishy Dub Fishing says, all these laws need to be changed. The drug use is always going to be there regardless of how many vehicles they search. They will never stop it. Yep. All right, very good. All right. All right, and let's see here. And thank you, the tribe. He's hit the thumbs up button. Thanks for that. We got 223 on the thumbs up button. Let's take a look at the markets now. All right, now silver is showing a slight increase, up 0.02%. So we might see it pop out just barely tonight. We'll see. Gold is now up $3.50. Not a big move in either metal. Really the same thing for platinum and palladium too. Very little movement. Up $2. I think palladium showed it fall down a little bit, and then it recovered here. All right. And let's see here. And Tim Trader says, 1260 says innocent until proven guilty. That's really the way it should be. Yes, indeed. Also, if he's in possession of metals and cash, how could they say he stole it, especially when no one called a theft in? Possession is 9/10 of the law. Also, why people need to understand their rights and start practicing Second Amendment rights as well. And that's right. Very good. A good point, Tim Rader. Exactly right. Welcome, Coins A to Z. Good to see you. Yes, indeed. Good to see you indeed. And we've got ZZYX RDF 15. Dog alert is BS undue process. Yes, I think so too. I think they're taking advantage of the dogs. But I'd be very curious to see what a canine officer would have to say about that. I'd be very curious to see. The courts have created this widespread abuse. The government, the court system, and law enforcement are not your friend, nor do they care about your rights. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's refresh this here. These comments, I'm going to check these markets and see what's happening on that end. Let's see where that is and refresh these markets. And then we're going to, oh, look at this. Silver's now up a cent. 1 cent increase for silver tonight, $22.54. And gold is up $3.70. We're at the top of the hour. It was Silver Patriot FGNS has dropped a bombshell in here saying that the thing should have been up like crazy, or we'll see a big movement here at the top of the hour. Well, the top of the hour is here, so we'll keep an eye on it. Hello, quiet on rhodium. Stay tuned. Out of sight, out of mind. Stay tuned, because I looked at my rhodium the other day. I'm going to be doing a video on it soon, in due course. Sometime this summer, you will see me do another video on rhodium. I have a whole playlist, halal. I encourage you to check that playlist out. And moon tonight, maybe so. It could, you never know. Not a lot of activity tonight. Kind of a boring market, but that's all right. Let's see how gold looks on the charts tonight. Kind of a big move up, and then it's just kind of hanging out there for gold's price action tonight. We're looking at the green. This is bid price for silver. Yes, indeed. And, oh man, Silver New Jack missed out on the Queen's Beast final coin. You're talking about the completer coin? Yeah, the completer coin is a nice piece. I've been collecting the Queen's Beast series, and was fortunate to get that one in platinum, gold, and silver. And but I didn't get the 10 ounce silver. The 10 ounce silver is going for quite the premium. That one is I think was the gem, the key of all of the different ones. It was crazy. But yeah, that completer coin is pretty cool. Yes, indeed. It's a nice cap of the whole series. But I'm not into the Tudor beast. I'm just like, yeah, forget about that. Collecting those for another 10 years. And with a switch of a monarchy in between, because I knew the queen wasn't going to last that long. So you have a switch in monarchies through that series, and it doesn't stay consistent. That's very good. All right, there you go. That's right, Sin City. Just ignore him, or you can mute him if you want. All right, let's see. All right, let's go over here. We've got that is gold over the past hour or so. And look at silver. Not a lot of activity, down ever so slightly just now, kind of showing a movement upwards. And this is FGNS. It says here that FGNS says we're going to see some big moves this hour. But then he split. Where is he? I want to ask him what his rationale or thought process was behind that. But anyways, very good. Back and watch the platinum reruns. There you go. Yes, and I've got a lot of platinum videos. I also have a lot of videos on rhodium. I have a whole playlist on rhodium, palladium. I do a full palladium stack video, which is now short 1 ounce because I bought an extra ounce since then. But yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of rhodium. But my platinum is probably one of my favorite metals. I think it's undervalued, but I love how dense it is. It's a cool metal, you know what I mean? I just like it. I like it a lot. All right, let's get over here. And so there's where the markets are. Let's refresh it one more time and see if, okay, now it's back down. Not a lot of activity. Where's Silver Patriot FGNS? All right. Okay. Now, let's see here. All right, here is the latest batch of comments we're going to respond to here over the last just over an hour. And I appreciate all you guys, especially appreciate the algorithm comments. They help definitely. There's Silver Patriot FGNS, the guy of the hour. World Silver Patriot. Come on by, brother. We want to pick your brain about this big move. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. And we've got the No IQ with this algorithm, too. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that so much. You were the man. And Steve, just reply. I do not answer questions. All right. There we go. We're replying. Thank you for your response. To just reply. And I'm replying with a verbal response here. Very good. All right. And we've got Tennessee Turn, Tannistrum, civil asset forfeiture done by Twuntwaffles. All right. Okay. That's a new one. I've not heard that term before. All right, and Bebob1279. I heard about this. Never had I had issues with Pennsylvania State Police. They had actually helped me a few times. A bad apple spoils a bunch. That's right. Yeah, and I'm not trying to paint all officers in a bad light by any stretch. In fact, I would say most would not do what these officers did, but I do think these officers were a little out of line. Very good. All right. And hey, good to see Magic Micah is here. Good to see you, Magic Micah. Welcome, welcome. And let's see here. And Showtime, YJ3PT, K9 handlers are required to keep a logbook of all positive and negative hits. Let's see. Let me put this over here. So we'll read this further. And he says the following. It says that I don't mind if someone says they don't want to answer questions during an interview because I respect their constitutional rights and won't ever violate them. So I guess he's a police officer. Okay, very good. Thank you. And K9 handlers are required to keep a logbook. Okay, very good. However, that doesn't pertain to certain questions such as providing identification when driving a car on a public road, booking questions during a post-arrest. In the case you talk about, I wonder if the vehicle was used recently before he rented it to carry narcotics, or if he had used narcotics around his Silver Eagles. If that's the case, then yes, the dog would hit on it. Well, apparently it was just related to the cash. It didn't smell it on the Silver Eagles, from what I understand. But that's good information about the canine handlers. I got to document what they have there. Welcome, Surfing Silver. Good to see you. So glad you're here with us. David Rubin is here. He got the membership and is thanking for the membership that was posted earlier tonight. Thank you. You guys, thanks for being here. We have 230 thumbs up. We need 70 more. Only 70 more to reach the magic 300 number tonight. I guarantee you there's 70 people watching now that have not pressed that thumbs up button. And we could literally get there instantaneously if all of you were to press it right now. Will that happen? No. Statistically, some people don't care. All right, and Ghost Timer says silver asset forfeiture. There you go. Silver. There you go. I probably mistakenly said that. All right. And J my 3222 says here on this video the following. Isn't a camper a moving home? Isn't a search warrant needed to confiscate whatever was in there, his worldly possessions, as he was moving from state to state? Yep. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works in Pennsylvania law. Yes, indeed. All right. Very good. Yeah, metals are not moving a whole lot, Bill 457. Good to see you. Thanks, Jerry Parker. And thank you, SAS Finance, for you guys for pressing that thumbs up button. Let's take a look at the markets. Not a lot of activity tonight. A relatively boring night tonight with the markets. Silver, we're excited to see it move up 1 red cent. That's it. And we're jumping for joy for that. It's crazy. But it is indeed there. And we've got gold up $3.10. Platinum up $1 now. And palladium up $2. Very good. All right. Yes, indeed. Very good. Let's slurp the last bit of this coffee. We're going to have a chaser in it. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Hey, there's Constitutional Stacker is here. You guys get a chance to check out the interview that Constitutional Stacker did with me. It was more of a discussion. We were having a great time. And Constitutional Stacker, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Very kind of you. You guys check out Constitutional Stacker's channel. Good stuff over there. And was honored to be his guest last Wednesday. And I didn't forget. I made it. Yes, indeed. All right. He is the man. Constitutional Stacker. Appreciate it, my friend. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Now let's get over here. Says to Gregory Long. I think Gregory Long is here with us tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Gregory Long says, put that dog on the stand. That's right, exactly. Sit. Well, if you're going to put the dog on the stand, are you going to tell him to sit? That's a good question. Maybe JM Unleashed can answer that question. Can you put a dog on the stand, and would you tell him to sit? Sit, boy, sit. Oh, my goodness gracious. Good to see you guys. All right, very good. And the Family First 08 says, good for him, praying he wins, gets a silver back, and gets people fired. Well, he did get a silver back. But, and that's the good news of the story, but it did take quite a long time for that to occur. All right. All right. And Anxious Stacker says, that's insane. Definitely should be illegal. Yes, indeed. I think so, too. I mean, my feeling, if somebody really is, if you have suspicion to take their silver, that means you have suspicion to arrest them, and you should arrest them and deal with those consequences as well, too. Red Crawler still here laughing with us. Good to see you guys. And let's see here. So thank you. Thank you, Anxious Stacker. All right. And Mark Hazley is here in the chat. Thank you. He says, you will get your 100,000 subscriber plaque when the silver price goes above $30. There you go. That's what we're going to do. We're going to try to pump it up so I can get 100,000 subscribers. There you go. Indeed. I don't even think I would get 100,000 subscribers that soon if it were to happen anyway, but it's a slow roll for me to get a number of subscribers. This channel does not grow very fast, but I'm trying my best, and I appreciate every new subscriber that does press that subscribe button, and more important, that watch the channel. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. All right, very good. And let's see here. Okay, thank you. At work, thank you, Constitutional Stacker. Appreciate it, brother. You are the man. Thank you for popping in tonight. All right. JMI 322. In the 80s, every dollar had traces of coke. Yeah, that's right. I would not be surprised. Will never happen. I really wish it would, though. Yes, indeed. Thank you for commenting on this video, too, from this morning. Now, let's take a look at the markets. What are the markets doing now? And they are indeed not on fire, but everything is in the green tonight. Save for rhodium, those markets are not moving at all, but they are up. Yeah, gold up $3.60 and $1,925.30. Silver up now 4 cents. All right, so this is the move tonight. Silver's now up 4 cents. Look at that. So we're starting to see some activity, maybe a little later than what Silver Patriot FGNS says, but now we're moving in positive territory. Silver at $22.56. Platinum and palladium up both too. Cybercurrent Twitcher's got to head out to sleep. Very good, thank you. Sleep well, Cybercurrent Twitcher. Thanks for being here. Always appreciate you. Check out CCT's latest video on the value-added tax. And thank you, John Bannon sent his first super chat. John Bannon, thank you, sir, too. Canadian dollars. Thank you. All right, very kind of you indeed, my friend. Very, very cool. All right. Yes, sir. And me and my drone is here. Tom Larson is here too. Thank you. And again, we're so happy that Annie Oakley is okay and that she is here. So yeah, 4 cent up rise tonight. Yes, so far. We'll keep an eye on it. The markets may be starting to move now. So who knows? A Silver Patriot FGNS very well could be right about this hour. Flip Nap 2112 says here, a statement from the Chief of Police. Let's get over here. He says the following. We successfully pulled off 15 drug raids this month. We didn't find any drugs, but I got a nice Rolex, and Andy over there got a nice living room set with matching couches. I believe Tony picked up some sweet tables and a 12 flat panel TVs. Wow. Yeah, I tell you what, you can't help but feel kind of jaded about this stuff. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. No worries, John Bannon. Thank you for being here. And thank you, JM Unleashed, for posting a link to Cybercurrent Twitcher's channel as well as to Constitutional Stackers earlier. All right. Yeah, Rocky's going to be back. He's on vacation. I did hear from Rocky. But stay tuned. He'll be back, and he'll be doing his Sunday Night Lives after this as well, too. I don't know if he's doing it tonight, but he's been on a trip. All right. Thank you. We've got no IQ. Oh, yep, and he nails it with this comment. He's exactly right. Gold and silver are my savings account. Way to go, brother. Yes, indeed. That's the ultimate best savings account for sure to have. You're right, no IQ. Gold and silver are my savings account. All right. Now let's move up to the next comment as we march on through. We're making progress here. And by the way, we have 245 thumbs up. We need only 55 more. 55 more to reach 300, which is our ultimate goal tonight. And so far, there's 138 watching. I guarantee you there's 55 of you that have not pressed the thumbs up button that are signed in to your accounts right now. So I appreciate it if you could do that. Help us get there. It helps the algorithm. It helps on every video. Only 10% of the population that watch thumbs up. John Bannon, who is in here with us tonight, a dual citizen, says the following. Let me get over here and make this really count. He says this. This makes me sick. I saw the other video on this, Sal, that you did. I watched the link also. The police are not your friends. It's a big issue, I know. Say nothing. Never allow a search. And those dogs always alert. There you go. Yep, I understand. Yes, indeed. All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Miko's World. Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you, Magic Micah. All right, you guys are awesome. And Red Crawler, I'm not talking about PMs to family anymore. Yeah, sometimes you got to be careful even around family. Totally understandable. Yes, indeed. If you ever feel your spidey senses go off Yes, indeed. All right, very good. Oh, thank you. Oh, man, Gene S. Meadows says I would make a good cop. Well, I'll tell you what, I have a lot of respect for police officers, but I definitely would respect people's rights and their property for sure, because they work hard for the money, for sure. Stack them high on the short testicular fortitude and gold. Yes, indeed. One of those little short videos I did for fun. It did not do very well, but it was fun anyway. Bought that coin after the first time you showed it. The 4-way lenticular security feature is crazy. Beautiful coin. It really is. And I can't wait for the stallion to come out. That's going to be coming out hopefully sometime soon. The year's almost half over, and they're not introduced it yet. But yeah, I want to get that puppy. Yes, indeed. All right. Silver Delta 7 says, it would have been better for him and everybody else if he continued the lawsuit. That's right. Apparently, it takes a lot of time and effort and money, and he had health issues in his family, so he had to handle that. So yes, indeed, I understand. Gans Metal says, best to set small goals which you can realistically achieve. Once you achieve, you can move on to the next step. That's exactly right. If you guys have not seen this video, the best way to set goals stacking silver, I hope you will take the time to watch it, because there's some good advice in there that tells you how to do just that. Set these small goals. It's really visual. You'll see what I'm talking about if you check it out. And KX2609 said, who said America is not a commie? Well, we're not there yet, but I tell you what, in many ways, we're moving in that direction, and it's unfortunate. It really is. All right, very good to see. Where are we at? Let's see here. Marching on through. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think here. Mark B, yeah. I don't know what okay, you put him on timeout, but all right, yeah, don't do that again. If you just want to ignore him, most people are ignoring Ken Shinji, but don't put him on timeout. Let's see, unless you see him personally insulting somebody else, just be careful with that. Most people will just ignore him, and he'll get bored and go away in due course. But anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. Very good. Thank you, KX9. Yeah. We don't know full-blown communism yet, but there's a lot of things that are happening in this country that are pretty scary. Pretty scary. All right. Ronnie Brumfield, 8509. Here's a thought. Buy a bunch of fake metals, get pulled over, and claim they swapped it before returning to you. Well, I wouldn't do that, because then they'll accuse you of peddling fake material to sell, to distribute. That would be kind of scary, right? You don't want that. Very good. Hey, good to see Hoosier Stacker is here tonight. Welcome, Hoosier. Welcome. Good to see you, sir. Glad you're with us. All right. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Very good. Thumbs up from Silita. Thank you. You guys check out Hoosier Stacker as well, too. And I had another prior engagement last night, so I couldn't make the Silver Bingo, but it's always a good time there over there at Hoosier Stacker's channel. All right. Stacking your preparedness. And we've got Nui Adlar says, you have right. Yep, we've got rights. That's true. That exercise our rights. Cowboys. There we go. Cowboy. Thank you. All right. Cowboy Star. And where are we at? By the way, guys, we are 50 now. 50 thumbs up away from reaching our goal tonight to hit 300 thumbs up in this live stream. Thank you. Who's your stacker? Be careful driving to Florida. All right. Hope you have a good time. If it's vacation, be safe. Rip Van Smith says, thanks for doing the update. It makes the troopers look a little better, but still should have taken 18 months to get his property back. That's right. Yep. I want to try to be as fair as possible in this. So thank you, Rip Van Smith. I appreciate you sending it to me. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome. Johnny Boy says, would you ever be interested in trading? No, I typically don't do trades, and for a myriad of different reasons. But thank you anyway. Just the shipping alone really wouldn't be worth doing that, but thank you. Record thumbs for Sunday, 600. No, you know what? One time we had a couple thousand in here one time. I don't forget exactly what the occasion was, and I think we may have had about 600 thumbs up, but I forget. I'll have to look, and I don't remember what the record is, but it may have been 600 or maybe even 1,000. I think we may have had 3,000 viewers in here one night. It's crazy. I think it was some strange thing that with the markets that were really weird on a Sunday night. But yes, indeed. But yeah. All right. Very good. And GM Silver Plate says, really, Keith, at 440, you talk about a gold mine you were trying to pour salt in your investors' wounds or what? I'm not sure I get the context of it, but maybe he'll answer. I don't know. A.G. Willie, great interview. Just realized Keith looks a little like Hunter Biden. I don't know. I really don't see it. But he does look familiar. Trying to think of who he looks like other than Keith Neumeyer. All right. Very, very good. You guys are awesome. Welcome. Molecule call. Hey, speaking of which, we're going to try to call this lady scammer here in just a moment. We're going to have a little bit of fun on a Sunday night. She gave me her phone number, her personal phone number. Yes, imagine all my subs showing up in a live. Can you imagine, Jamie? That would be crazy. That would be fun. Imagine if all my subscribers watched the videos. Every video. That would be something else, wouldn't it? Yes, indeed. If even a quarter of my subscribers watched my videos every day, that would be very nice. I have a very low viewer rate compared. In fact, the majority of the people that do watch are not subscribers. That's why I really don't talk about subscribe. I mean, I appreciate the subscribers subscribing because you're more likely to watch videos. But anyways, but yes, indeed, very good. Okay, all right. Gregory Long says caller, scammer time. Let me find it here. All right, we are going to be calling Lily R. Smith. And we've got her social security number, so we're going to call her. She was supposed to call me, but it has not happened. So we're going to call her. Let's make it happen here. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, number not valid. I got burned. Let me make sure I got it right. 317-480-5940. What a scammer. Gave me the wrong number. It's an Indiana number, too. Oh, man. Transamerica. Yep. Fake social security number, fake license number, everything. Yep. And let's try this Marion Omega Capital. She gave me the number too. Let's see if we can try that one. Try this. And that other number, I don't know.
Thank you for calling Omega Capital Group, your one-stop diversified consulting concierge service. For real estate and property, please press 1. For business and commercial lending, please press 2.
2. Marion. Let's see if Marion answers on a Sunday night.
Hello, good afternoon, Omega Capital Group, your one-stop diversified consulting concierge service. Crystal speaking. How may I help you?
That was a mouthful, wasn't it? That was hard to say. Is this Marion?
No, this is Crystal speaking. How may I assist you?
Crystal, yes. I want to see if I can get a loan for the business. I had been speaking with Marion about it, but she never reached back out to me. I'm glad you're open on a Sunday night. This is encouraging.
Yes. Well, let me see if I could go ahead and assist you. And so, well, at the moment, I could go ahead and take down the information, and I will have Marion return your call.
Okay, well, I can just deal with you since Marion has not called me back. I can just work it out with you. What do you think?
Well, right right now, I'm just taking down the information for the return comp. So
Oh, is this an
we'll
answering
follow up with
service?
you as well. And yes, correct.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So loan scammers have an answering service too on a Sunday night even too, because they call me at all. The loan scammers, they call me all hours of the day except for Sundays. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling lonely on Sundays. So I'm glad I was able to talk to somebody, even if it works for an answering service. But you realize you're working for a loan scam company, don't you?
Well, yes, it's closed actually today, and then tomorrow is open from 9 to 5.
Okay, well, working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Well, I tell you what, I'll call them back, and this is Arizona time, right?
It is actually mountain time.
Mountain time. Now, where are you from? What country are you from?
I'm located in Texas.
Czechoslovakia?
No, like South Texas.
Oh, South Texas. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. All right. Very good. Okay, nice. All right, well, thank you. Well, I'll call them back, okay?
Okay, you can feel free to call them back to get them directly. Anything else I can assist you?
No, that's it. Thank you so much. All right.
Okay.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. Oh, okay, Susan Pitts is here. She says she's not been able to post. Oh, you're not even able to post comments? I'm sorry, Susan. I wonder what's going on with that. Well, I'm glad. I've wondered why I haven't seen your comments lately. That's strange. Texaslovia. I love it. That's right. Very good. As I love it. Venture Electric Ninja. Yes, I don't know what's going on there with Susan Pitts not being able to post. Tried posting a comment in my latest video. I'm going to refresh and see if it shows up. Let's do this one comment. Shane, TY99TY, says the following here. Let me close this out because we don't need that anymore. Says, these two mentioned code enforcers belong in Gitmo. By doing what they did violated their constitutional oath while in office, are not peace officers. Lock them up. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just kind of a shame what happened. Oh, I had to reboot. Okay, so you're on your phone. Okay, I see. Right. Okay. Maybe that was the issue. So now you're in. Okay, very good. Maybe that was it, the rebooting of the phone. Okay, let's see here, and let's refresh this and see what new comments have made their way through. But while we're doing that, let's take a look at the markets. Is there a lot of market activity now? No, but silver is still up 4 cents, but it's not incredibly groundbreaking or big movement, too big of a movement in the price there. Gold up $3.60 and $1,925.30. Silver up 4 cents, $22.56. Platinum up 2. Palladium up 3 now. 85.65 is a gold to silver ratio. All right, you guys are great. Thanks for being here tonight. And by the way, we have 260 thumbs up. We need 40 more. That's it, 40 more to get to the magic 300 likes tonight. So if you're so inclined, if you don't mind pressing that thumbs up button, it would mean the hemisphere to me. That's right, half of a world. All right, now let's get over here to David Dixon, 2209. We got his comment we're going to read right now. And we're going to read it. Let's see here. Simple asset forfeiture is a steaming, smelling can of worms for sure. Our justice system has become a justice industry where legal theft and extortion are the desired outcome, and lawful exchanges between the government and the citizens is not even a consideration. Yes, there are good police and judges, but in my experience, there's far too few. Any officer of the court would forsake his oath of office to impress his superiors, and further his career earns contempt and not respect. Yeah, you're right. We must all express our rights to claim them. If you can't state what your rights are, you have no rights. This is exactly the sort of thing that should be taught in every school. You're right. Educate yourself about the law. That's exactly right. Because I tell you what, if I were in these people's shoes, I probably would have, before reading this, answered all their questions just like he did. But yes, indeed. All right, thank you. All right, very good. And thank you, Gregory Long, for popping in tonight. Appreciate it. And Marduk, GKOB says, a shame he dropped the suit. As long as criminals go unpunished, they will continue to commit crimes. Yes, indeed. And we've got Hasta Valista Adventurers. It's like me, you thought police officers were the good guys. Think again how tragic things have become. And I think most of them are, but I still think there are some bad apples out there from time to time, or just misjudged, I'm not even impugning necessarily these officers. Maybe they felt they were doing the right thing, but still, they take advantage of these laws, and they can be abused, whether it's by intent or not. Lamar Avery, the police are there to protect and serve. I can see how the police sees this guy's property. He seemed suspicious, and he had all the cash and silver. It was just a bad day for that motorist. Had he not have been pulled over, there wouldn't have been an issue. Well, that's true, but the thing is, being suspicious does not mean it's probable cause. You have probable cause, you know what I mean? Because people can be very nervous, too. I've gotten nervous around police officers, and that sounds like suspicions. There's very different things there, but anyways, all right. And we have got the Salgorithm from Zardoz. Thank you, Zardoz. We're in here if you want to join us here as we look through these comments. Let's see if there's anybody that's held for review. I don't think there is any that's been held for review. Nope. We're back here. We're going to refresh these here again another time and see what's happened. We've not reached our quota in a couple different areas here. And first one, we're going to refresh these comments and see what has popped up here in the last couple of minutes with the markets. It's not been too exciting, although silver has kind of popped out a little bit here in the last couple of minutes here. Now it's 4 cents up to $22.57 for silver. Gold up $4. Palladium up $3, and platinum up $2. Yeah, crazy. There we are. By the way, folks, we are 30. We only need 30 more thumbs up to reach 300 likes tonight. That's it. That's all we need. Can we get there tonight? I think we can. Money Saver Silver is here as well. And SAS Finance is here with us. He's going to do something important, something that matters. There you go. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. All right, Electric Ninja says, Comex Silver says 22.72. Why the discrepancy? Because it may be futures price. It may be the futures price, probably, is what they're doing. Okay, here we go. Susan Pitts. Susan Pitts is an actual police officer. I'm going to pin her comment because this is good advice. Susan Pitts says, always deny a search and request a search warrant. That's right, exactly. For your rights, that's exactly right. And the thing is, you can be and I encourage you, no matter what, always be respectful of the police who pull you over. Even if they're rude to you, you're not going to solve any problems by talking back to police officers. Police officers can have bad days too, but if you feel your rights are being violated, you can, always deny a search and request a search warrant. And you can do that respectfully. Thank you, John Bannon. Now, Susan Pitts, how do you think, without sounding like a smart aleck, how should somebody conduct themselves if some questions are answered outside of just general identification questions, like, can I see your driver's license, that type of thing. But if, let's say, a police officer asks, where are you coming from and where are you going? How should we answer those questions in a respectful way that still preserves our, right to remain silent, our Fifth Amendment. Zardoz, good to see Zardoz. Welcome. Yes, indeed. Good to see Zardoz 2024 is with us tonight. So let's get back to the comments, see if anybody has posted anything here in the last couple of minutes. We're all caught up. So that means we are going to actually go over here to some of the older videos. We're going to go back through a couple of pages here. And let's see if we can get some good stuff going back a couple of years and see if we can just see some old names we haven't seen in quite a while. I'm going to do it just for fun. Yes, indeed. That's how we roll. And it's a lot of stuff on the channel from years gone by. See, whenever we do this, it doesn't allow us to go back 6-7 years anymore. Stop doing that, because I think it kind of mucked up the chat, and now the chats or the comment section. So now that's kind of working out fairly good. So we're going to go back here and see and get some old comments from a video from times gone past. Let's do one more page and we'll go to the comments of the video. Gods of Olympus, Hades coin. Let's do this one. Let's open that sucker in a new tab. See what some of these comments that it doesn't allow me to do that. We're going back 8 years ago for this. Wow. Looks like I've answered most of these comments. Lee Jack, that's a name we've not seen in a while. It looks like I've answered all of these comments. Except for this one. Jeffrey Kylan says, can't wait to get mine. It's on the way from Perth Mint via FedEx. I actually ordered this directly from Perth Mint too. Have since sold it. Yes, indeed. Have since sold it. All right. Has Susan Pitts answered that question yet about... Here we go. Always... Okay. No, she's not answered that yet. Maybe she's listening. I'd be very curious to see what her thoughts are on that. If they ask us to, where are we coming from? Where are we going? Is that an unreasonable question? Is that something that we are obligated to answer? I don't know. I would say probably not, but anyways. All right. And let's see, any other comments? Fantastic for Money Mania. Thank you. Thank you, Money Mania. It says fantastic on this. I've used to answer most every comment back in the day, but these days not as much. Nice video to do, but over $400, can't afford it. I understand they were expensive, and they've lost a lot of their value since then, for sure. All right. And let's see here. Any other comments from here? I think I have nice Hades coins, coffin coin. Yes, indeed. Pretty cool. Coffin throne on that sucker. Sure is. That's right. Neat says not a polite Canadian. And you've got BSD 9230. Nice coin, but not my cup of tea. I understand. Yep. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It looks like it's taking a dump on there. Used gloves or rust will be. Actually, these things you don't have to worry about gloves, especially those antique ones. Hello, Just Stack It. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in tonight. All right. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Rest in peace, Mr. Silver Monster. I think we've got all these comments. So that one is done. I think we can go back even further in time. Monumental Crocodile. Let's see what that one has in store for comments. You guys are great. We need 20 more. All we need is 20 more thumbs up. Can we get there? I think we can. All 20 more people of you. Now, Collector's Fix says, nice croc. Do you know if the croc is going to be a yearly release or just the first coin in an ongoing series? I think they released them for 2 years, 2014 and 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And that was it. No, I think 2015 was a funnel web spider. The crocodile was just 2014. All right. ANS 1293 says, no arrest required for seizure in Tennessee. It's considered a civil matter, not criminal. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy to think about. It's a criminal to consider it a civil matter, right? I tell you, Magic Mike is here with Kiwi. You guys are awesome. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right, folks. I think we've answered all of these comments. By Crocky, says Mr. Olfang. That's right. I love it. Good play on words. By Crocky. Crocky. It's right. By Crocky. And let's get to that one. I'm going to be able to go back another page on this one. Let's go down here. From Silver Bear Bunny. We got some comments on that sucker. Let's see what he's got on this. I think I've answered most. Okay, the Silver Slacker. I've not seen in a long time. That's the guy that's got 17,000 ounces of silver last time I checked. Who knows how many more he's got. But very nice of him, as they are pretty nice pieces from the Atlantis Mint. Yes, indeed. Very cool. Atlantis Mint. He's a big fan. I don't know if they're around anymore, but anyways. Yes, indeed. 13 more. Folks, we only need 13 more thumbs up. We can do it. Yes, indeed. We can do it. Appreciate you guys helping me get there to the great 300 likes. Yes, indeed. Very, very good. Let's get to Steve 322. Good showing. Poor bars are my favorite bars to own. They're really cool. I'm liking poor bars. Pretty neat. I've got one here I poured myself. Yes, it was fun times, fun stuff. Yes, indeed. And we've got Sam C 4346. Thank you. I love to see poor bars. They are more fun. Yes, indeed. They sure are. Oh, yeah. And let's see here. Never exhausted all the comments in that video. Sweet, Sweet Silver says Brad Wheeler. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Brad Wheeler. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. 292 says Tom Larson. I'm showing 291. That means we just need 9 more. Thumbs up. We're down in the single digits to get there. You guys are awesome. All right. Thanks to everybody who pressed the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Thanks. We'll check out the channel. Yes, indeed. He's just posted a video today as Gold Bear Bunny, by the way. Griff Grofier says, neat. Thank you, Grift. All right. And from 8 years ago, we have got the Barrel 891. I think this will wrap up the comment on this video from years gone by. I must say your bloody postal system in the U.S. is a lot better than over here. It is a holiday period, as you Yanks say it. Yes, indeed, the holiday period, indeed it is. Oh, thank you, Johnny Boy. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We're getting closer. We need 7 more thumbs up. 7 more, and then we will have reached the magic 300. All right, very good. Keith B007 is only showing 30 thumbs up. Wow. Well, thankfully, we're a little bit further than that. Bill Jelansky is here. Thank you so much. All right, yep. I don't press my own likes on my videos, so if I was to press it, it would be 1 more, but I haven't done it, because to me, that's cheating. Zardoz pressed it 2 times. Thank you, Zardoz. All right, thank you, guys. And let's see here. So we reached the end of that video. Let's go back in time. Should need to click through some of these older videos. Now this one here was from a time in 2015. I think we've caught up in most of these comments. So this one should have all the comments answered, but we're gonna look and see here and see if that's the case. All right. Okay. We're going through and checking these things. Nothing yet that I need to answer. Oh, yeah, we've answered. No, there is some stuff here. All right. Old Silver Guy. Amen, Revs SM. I like the video. Preach on, brother. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Thought I hadn't caught all these in time. Interesting stuff. Thanks. Thank you, Jesse Silver Channel. Thank you so much for watching. And let's see here. And Jerry Pruitt says, sure glad I just got started in it. Finally, I do like it. Awesome. Very, very good. And the barbarians are at the door. Trouble being they are barbarians. That's right, Rocky. Rocky, who we've not seen in a long time. This guy. I don't think he likes me a whole lot now. Let's see if he's not posting any content in quite some time. But from 3 years ago, he's kind of an old curmudgeon, old Rocky is. But once in a while, he's nice to me. But it's not very often that he's nice to me. All right, we guys are great. We only need 5 more. 5 more thumbs up, it looks like right now. Can we get there? Can we get there? I hope so. You guys are awesome. All right, wait a second. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, this is okay. This is some other. I'll have to look at that email later. All right. Matt Bittner. He watched this video 5 days ago. Matt did. Look at that. Good job, Matt, from 5 days ago. And look at that. Thank you, sir. What did you say? Russ Philly. I have to go back and watch the video to see what I said, Russ Philly. Hope you will check it out and let me know what I said, because I don't know. I haven't watched it again either. I don't know what I said. It's been so long ago. Let's back out of this one and go back to, here's an earlier tubular journey video. Let's go to this one and see what that's about. We're fighting like heaven to get more thumbs up. Still need 5 more. All right. Looking at this video. Okay. Elio Jackson says, great advice, Sal. Getting small goals every month is exactly what I'm doing. This is the first time I see Kitty number 2. Very playful. Yes, indeed. Kitty 2's been around a long time, too. Yes, indeed. Very soft and cuddly kitty. I feel like petting the kitty now. Lady Liberty Stacker, viewer of the channel. And we've got Silver Slacker says, goal setting is important and can lead to great things. Very nice video and advice. Thank you so much, the Silver Stacker. I appreciate that so very much. And where are we at? Here we go from Vaz B11. This is exactly what I started doing, trying to get a tube of eagles and maples for every year starting in 2013. Good job. A good goal to have. Very good goal to have indeed. All right, we need 3 more thumbs up now. We're at 297. Can we get 3 more? Oh, yeah. I hope so. We are at the tail end of this video, getting close. Part-time preppers. Every great stack has its first coin. Keep the soft kitty action coming. Think you may have a new hit on your hands. That's right, exactly. I need to show the kitties more often. I have showed them recently, at least the one. Silver Hunter 2013. Good video. I bought a few empty tubes for Christmas, and the goal was to fill 5 tubes of eagles this year. Slowly but surely, it will get filled. Way to go, Silver Hunter. Way to go indeed. You guys are awesome. Need 2 more thumbs up now. That's it. To get to 300. I think we're going to get there. Thank you, guys. Sandy's Passions. Thanks for sharing. Love the great appearance from the soft kitties. I need to bring them back. Thank you so much. And let's see here. Where are we at here? We've got Music Fan. I have 15 more eagles to go to fill my tube. 10 more 25th anniversary. Maples, and then on to gold. Love the kitties. Thank you, Music Fan. Yes, indeed. They was much more spry back in the day, but you guys are awesome. Man, we got 105 viewers. We only need 3 more. Somebody took the thumbs up away, so we need 3 more thumbs up to get there. So let's see. Let's take now a look at the markets now, shall we? The markets have been reacting here tonight. Silver's now up 3 cents. 3 cents up for silver. Gold up $3.90. Platinum up 2. Palladium up 3. Not a lot of activity tonight, but activity nonetheless. All right, very good. You guys are awesome. All right, folks, let's see here. Let's make sure we've exhausted all of these comments. Good advice, great cats. Thank you, cha-ching. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. May he rest in peace, AU Rebel. Very cool, says Flash Rider. Thank you, Flash Rider. Appreciate you watching this one. Christopher Sanchez. Been a long time to see. Yes, I have one of those on order now. Just waiting for it to arrive. Way to go. All right. I hope surely it's arrived by now. Yes, indeed it has. Oh, Nick. Thank you so much, Nick. Sal, you think aliens are space people or fallen angels? Ooh, man. I think it's probably fallen angels. I think that's more likely the case, I think. But thank you, Nick, for the super chat. Thank you, my friend. I'm showing that we've got 300 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. We've hit our goal. It was tough there at the end to get there, but we finally got 300. Thank you so much. With 112 of you watching, Zardoz is waving to us. Victor Xavier is here. Greetings to you, sir. Welcome. But I think they're probably fallen angels. I think that there's a chasm between any kind of alien life forms that can get here, so too. But yeah, I think that's what they are. I don't think it's physically possible for aliens to actually come to this Earth. I just don't think it's physically possible. Under the rules of physics, the laws of physics and nature, I just don't think it is. Remember, Satan can come to deceive And as an angel of light as well, too. Anything to get your mind off God. Joey Lives is here. Good to see you. Thank you, guys. Two beautiful cats. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And filling tubes is awesome. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I think we've got everything. All right, very good. All right, folks. We have reached the end of the night. Let's see what we've got here in terms of the markets. Gold is now up about to $4.20 now, and silver's up 4 cents. So their markets have not a lot of crazy activity tonight, but activity we did have. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for helping me get my goal. No IQ has just posted the Fed Never emoticon. Thank you. As a member, thank you again, No IQ, for all your support. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here tonight, for being a part of this live stream. You guys are amazing. And I want to leave you with this sage piece of advice that I think is going to help you in life. And that is this: to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. We will see you Tuesday night. Stay tuned. Thank you all. Take care.